issue. And if you're interested in taking this app route, you've got to do your homework. You've got to figure out how you can create an app that truly adds some unique value to your prospects and your buyers so that it doesn't just get lost on the phone screen. So let me show you some examples of what some other companies have done, and perhaps there are some ideas that would likely, just give you some ideas that would be good for your target market. So here's one, an app that delivers special offers. As I mentioned earlier, people love getting sweet deals over their phones. This one is from Golfsmith. Golfsmith is a golf store, and if you know anything about golfers, they are rabid buyers of golf products. So this is like a special deals app where they present a new deal each day, and you can check your app and see what kind of offer there is. And again, if you have that fanatical buying audience like golfers, this can be a really, really profitable app to put out there into the marketplace. Another possibility, if you have an enthusiastic customer base, is you can channel and leverage that enthusiasm into a loyalty program. Now, this is an example of one that a lot of you probably recognize. This is the loyalty and purchasing app from Starbucks. And I know a lot of people who use this several times a day. So if you've got frequent buyers, you're trying to encourage more frequent consumption of your products, a loyalty app is a great way to do that. Next, this is an app that is a calorie calculator and an exercise calculator. And any app that makes someone's life easier, helps them accomplish their goals, it's worth exploring, because if you can help people out, you can generate a ton of goodwill, and that will obviously pay dividends for your business. So this is a good example. Again, it's a fitness and weight loss, kind of calorie counting app from a fitness and weight loss company, and they're helping their customers succeed, right, by helping them track what they're eating and how many calories they're burning in exercise. So there's a lot of examples of this type of thing, of a calculator app. I mean, I've seen mortgage calculators. I've seen for construction contractors, I've seen calculators that help them measure exactly how much of specific products they need in doing their home construction. I've seen cooking measurement calculators for home chefs. So there's all kinds of possibilities, and you can, I'm sure, think of a lot more based on the business that you have or businesses that you're familiar with. All right, next, games or entertainment apps. It seems like everyone loves games, right? No matter what the demographic, games are just absolutely exploding online, on computers, on mobile phones, on all kinds of devices. You may have even heard of, there's a huge trend they call gamification of business, where just normal businesses are including some sort of gaming component into their business to make it more fun and engaging for people to buy from them. Foursquare is a perfect example of an app that makes a game out of checking into various businesses. If you've never been on Foursquare, you can become the mayor of a business by checking into it more often than anybody else. You can win these little pins and badges and prizes and stuff like that. Well, you can use Foursquare to create a game experience for those that come to your business, right? To encourage people to come back more. So that's just one example, but there's lots of businesses out there that are using games to encourage people to engage with them on their phones. Now, lastly, productivity apps. Productivity apps are incredibly popular in Apple's App Store and in the Android marketplace. And there's lots and lots of different examples out there. This one is the mobile trading app from E-Trade. I think that's a pretty good example. And they also have those funny Super Bowl commercials with the talking baby. Those are pretty funny. But you can literally trade stocks on the go from your phone now, which is just, that in itself is just amazing. I can remember back when I was young and my uncle was teaching me about stocks, and he was, you had to pick up the phone and call the broker and place an order. It's pretty amazing how far that industry has come. You don't necessarily have to come up with some incredible technological innovation like this, but if you can find a way to help your customers get more done through an app, then you can certainly win their loyalty. All right, so those are the four major types of mobile marketing: mobile SEO or optimization, SMS messaging or text messaging, mobile advertising, and mobile application development. And probably, honestly, by the time I'm done with this presentation, there could be another thing that you could add to this list because it is such a dynamic field. If you take anything away from this presentation, and I hope that you got some good ideas for your business, but if you take away just one thing, it should be this. The future of the web is tied to smartphones and mobile devices. And I should say the future of business is tied to smartphones and mobile devices. If you're going to compete for tomorrow's customer, I really think that you have to have a mobile strategy for your business to stay relevant. Okay, so really consider what strategy can you put in place for your business that has a mobile focus. All right, let me get a sip of water, and then we're going to get on to some frequently asked questions that I get about mobile marketing. All right, frequently asked question number 1. Do I need to have a separate website for my mobile site? Effectively, the answer is yes. I mean, as I showed you earlier, your mobile site will have a lot less information, and it has to be designed for consumption on a mobile phone. So yeah, you need to design something else other than just your main website for use on mobile phones. Question number 2, will I put the same information on my mobile site? No, I mean, you will put much less information, right? People aren't taking the time on their mobile phones to read through all the content that you would have up on your main website. They just want condensed, basic information on their phone that allows them to either find you or get in touch with you or, call you or download something very quickly. So you've got to make it easy. You've got to consolidate and condense that information into a very easily digestible form while somebody's on a phone. Next, I often get asked, how do you make a mobile website? Well, there are a lot of publishing tools out there that can create a mobile-friendly website. And it's a pretty simple process for any experienced developer, any experienced website designer. Just like creating a normal website, you've got these different publishing tools out there that help you do that, WordPress and Joomla and things like that. There are similar tools for mobile websites. So, your website developer will be able to help you with this. Next, what is a short code? I talked about this earlier. Short codes are specific telephone numbers that are shorter than normal telephone numbers. They can be used to automatically subscribe people to a text messaging list and deliver them information. So again, you've probably seen these on TV if you've ever voted for American Idol, but you see them on signs on restaurants and things like that more and more often now. And it'll say like text coupons to 90210 on your mobile phone. Those are short codes. Sending coupons to 90210 is an example of a short code. Okay, are mobile ads pay per click? Okay, so am I paying per click when somebody actually clicks on my mobile ad? You can do mobile ads on a pay per click or a pay per impression basis, just like you can in regular online advertising. And you can also do pay per call models, right? If you really want someone to just call and that's the response that you're looking for. So there's a number of different models. You can actually do pay per downloads as well. So there's a lot of models. Again, it's a very innovative space, and there's new things coming out every day. How can I build a mobile app? Again, there are software platforms that are specifically designed to help you build mobile apps. And there's a lot of them because there's just been a huge surge in mobile app development. So there's a lot of different platforms out there that can help you do this. And they're pretty easy to find. Are mobile apps expensive? Is it expensive to build a mobile app? Is a common question I get. Not necessarily. Okay, a simple mobile app can really be surprisingly cheap. I mean, potentially no more than like $1,000 to have built for you. That being said, just like anything else, you can end up spending much more if you want to take a more sophisticated approach. I mean, obviously, if you're trying to build an E-Trade, type of app, or even just, something where from that mobile app, they're able to truly interact with, your business or some sort of application that you use at your business. Those things can certainly get more complicated and more expensive, and you could spend as much as you want to if you're going to take a more sophisticated approach like that. But for the majority of businesses, no, mobile apps are not that expensive. Okay, that's the last of them. Wraps up the presentation. I just want to say that the the strategies around mobile and the specifics of how you execute a mobile strategy may seem daunting to you at this point. I mean, if this is all, pretty new to you, but don't worry. It is really practical for most businesses to take advantage of mobile marketing. There is a solution and a strategy that you can execute. And